Hi, hello, my dear friends. How are you doing today? Welcome back to my channel, Mind and Energy Management Goal Strategies. In the previous video, we have seen the simple tool to control mind and to gain energy. So today, we will learn a very important topic called why do people fail in sustainable implementation of a task? A cycle of learning mode. Okay? In this topic, I would describe the qualities that people should have so that they are successful in whatever the task that they want to implement on a long-term basis. Before I talk about these important qualities, let me tell you why did I choose this topic at this stage. Basically, what happens is that when it comes to implementation, most people fail. They know the concept, they know the advantages, but still people are failing. Why do you think that they are failing? Is it because they don't have time? I would say it's just an excuse. At least in breathing, they cannot tell this because it requires less time and energy to implement. It has got more flexibility in terms of implementation as I have explained in the previous video. Alright? So, I felt that I should first talk about the various strategies that one should follow to implement the task on a long-term basis. So, I just want to share my analysis regarding why people fail in these aspects. Once they know where they are going wrong, then they can learn from the mistakes and implement the task successfully. Now, let us see how this cycle of learning mode looks like. So, it has got 6 qualities as you can see on the screen. Let me talk about the first quality, listening. Listening is all about going through the video properly and collecting all the details regarding the task. So, if you don't listen properly, then you would miss out some details and hence you would implement the task wrongly. So, as a matter of that, you would not get better results. So, no better results implies no motivation to implement the task further and hence people fail. So, what do we need to do to ensure proper listening? If you are watching the video, then ensure that you have gathered all the details. If you think that you are missing something, then watch the video multiple times. For example, from the previous video, listening properly means that you have gathered all the details like how breathing can be implemented differently, why is it easy to implement, why is it a simple tool, what are the advantages of breathing, how breathing is related to mind and energy management, etc. If possible, take a neat notes of all these details. Okay? So next point is that talk less and listen more if you are discussing with other people. This is required for knowing more information and hence more learning. This is the very important quality that one should have. Next point is that don't be under the bias. For example, say someone has told you that a particular breathing exercise does not work. Now if you listen the video under that bias, then there are chances that you may go wrong in understanding and in collecting details. Also, don't judge the things much earlier. For example, just by listening, people are already judging that it is not my cup of coffee. If you listen under that mindset, then again there are chances that you can go wrong in understanding and in collecting details. Okay? The next point is that don't assume things that are not told. For example, just by listening, people are already assuming that it should be implemented only in the morning, even though that is not mentioned. If you listen under that mindset, then there are chances that you can go wrong in understanding and in collecting details. So basically, you should listen in such a way that it should be non-judgmental and it should be open-hearted. Let me talk about the second quality, analyzing. This is all about analyzing the details that you have acquired while listening. Okay? Analyze from every possible angle. Even analyzing and listening can go hand in hand. Here, you need to start asking right questions to yourself. For example, from the previous video regarding breathing exercises, ask yourself, how can I implement the breathing exercises in the beginning? Which one is simpler to implement? Which one gives somewhat quicker and better results? How do I know which breathing technique is suitable for me? Are there any other advantages that suits me? What happens if I implement it on a long-term basis? So the list of questions can be different for you depending upon your availability of time, your interest, the kind of improvement that you want to see, and your strengths and weakness. All these things will help you to know from where to start, how to start, and what to start. Okay? If you don't analyze properly, then you may end up in implementing some breathing technique that might be tougher in the beginning for you, for which you might feel that it is not for you. The implementation might take long time, for which you might feel that it is not feasible task. So basically under these circumstances, you won't see good results that is expected, and hence no results implies no motivation to implement the task further, and hence people fail. Alright. Now let me talk about the third quality, understanding. It is all about getting the full clarity to the questions and details that you have listed down while analyzing and listening. So it includes going through various study materials for better understanding. It even includes discussing with many people to get better perspective and different perspective. This understanding can even go hand in hand with analyzing and listening. Okay? For example, consider the concept breathing helps to gain energy. Here, understanding is all about knowing the process clearly that happens during breathing and how it helps to gain energy. This is important to know because it helps you to follow each step without missing. It gives the clarity on which step is important and on which step I should give more stress while practicing. Also, understanding helps in doing more research and also helps in optimizing the process during the implementation stage. Say for example, after understanding clearly, you will come to know that there are 5 stages in a task, and out of 5 stages, third stage is not so important. In that case, you can even skip it because you know that still it would yield same result, and hence the process is optimized and also the time of implementation is reduced. So basically what I am telling is that if you don't understand properly, then you would not have the clarity on why you are implementing the task. You would not know regarding which step to be followed carefully and which step should be given more stress so that you get better results. So not understanding properly would result in wrong implementation. So as a matter of that, you would not get better results. So no better results implies no motivation to implement the task further, and hence people fail. Okay, few more points before I wind up. Do more research on all the topics that I have told in this video. Please try to understand how various concepts work from various sources. In the previous video, we have seen in this video, we have seen the first 3 qualities of cycle of learning mode. In the upcoming video, I will talk about the other qualities. Please stay tuned. If you are curious to know more on mind and energy management strategies, please subscribe this channel to get notified about the upcoming videos. I hope that the information shared in this video has inspired you, and also I hope that you are strongly connected to the concept that I am trying to explain. Stay connected. Thanks for watching, my dear friends. Have a great day. Bye bye. Take care.